This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Since we've arrived in Vietnam, we've been trying to find what is known as the cheapest beer in the world. This is our first evening in Hanoi and the last city before we leave Vietnam. We've made it our mission to find the elusive Bia Hoi. But first, let's get some food. It is a very grey day here in Hanoi. It's only about 5 PM and it feels very much later. We haven't seen the sun all day and it's been raining as well. But the streets of Hanoi are way more intense than anywhere we've been to before because they're so narrow and the sidewalks are mostly covered in bikes. So you have to walk in the middle of the road. But we've been trying to find this Bia Hoi since our first day in Ho Chi Minh City, and a lot of you said, you know, it's predominantly up north. So today is our first evening out in Hanoi, so hopefully we'll find some. People have said it's all over the old quarter, and that's where we're staying, so got my fingers crossed.
Like Dylan said, most of the sidewalks are being used as parking for all the bikes, so you're kind of swerving around as a human within all the traffic. But what's also nice is that all the restaurants on the side of the road have their seating on the sidewalk as well. So there's loads of those tiny little chairs that I love. Oh my god, this is so intense. Those little chairs that I absolutely love on the side of the road, and we think that's going to be one of the kind of locations where we'll find the Bia Hoi, and definitely, hopefully, where we'll find dinner as well. In our first impressions video of Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon, I did try a beer. Not Bia Hoi, but I tried a beer. I don't very much like beer, but I will try the beer today as well. When we do find Bia Hoi, I am curious to try it. I don't think I'll like it, but at the cost that it's served at, I've got to at least try it.
And what better way to line our stomachs than with some awesome traditional Vietnamese food.
It doesn't get any less intense crossing the road.
Yeah, there's a car coming here.
Oh yeah. It's the cars you gotta watch out for. The bikes are nimble. The cars are slightly less nimble. Yes! So cute! Okay. Oh, they look good. And there's a whole pile of noodles on the side. That's super fun.
And coriander.
These are... actually that's really hot. I was just putting my finger on it to show you guys how hot it is. Those are actually really hot. Okay, so I guess this is like the same dish but in different variants, right? Because they're both like a pile of greenery, some vermicelli noodles, and then like a hot dish.
Don't ask me, I don't know.
The reason we went into this place, we walked past this one, checked the menu outside, and they had two of the dishes that you guys have been recommending for us to try in Hanoi. So we thought, might as well. We're not going to stroll around all night because this is not the main thing that we want to do today. One of the dishes we have here is bún nem cua bé. I'm trying to learn how to pronounce it properly, but basically it's like deliciously deep fried spring rolls, also with vermicelli noodles inside, I think, served with a side of vermicelli noodles and then sort of greenery and then a dipping sauce, which actually smells really, really fresh. I'm not quite sure what's in there though, but they're way too hot for me to try right now, so I'm gonna let Dylan dig into his that I'm gonna let him pronounce because I can't memorize another one.
Our brand new website has been live for a little while now, and you guys have given us some great feedback. One of the useful features of Squarespace is that since it's so user-friendly and simple to manage to edit your website, we are constantly adding new features. Recently, we have added a new feature to our website for newsletter signups, where you can sign up directly to get all our latest updates straight to your email. One of my favorite features of Squarespace is the analytics. These give us insights into site visits, helping us figure out ways to improve our website and build a stronger marketing strategy. If you're looking to build your own website, just go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/2passports to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now, let's get back to the video.
What we have here is bun cha, which actually has been recommended. This has been the top recommended dish by everyone. But I really didn't expect it to come out like this, with a dipping sauce on the side as well. I thought it was going to be one bowl with everything in, but this is new to me, so I don't even know how you're meant to do this. Let's just grab some noodle. It's so simple, but like this is cooked perfectly. It's so salty, just how I like it. And then the dip is just nice and refreshing. Thanks for the recommendation.
So I'm not going to pronounce it again, but I'm going to try it now. I'm going to dip it in the dipping sauce. I'm really testing my chopstick skills here. Oh, I can see why these are recommended so much. They're actually not that similar to a regular spring roll, I would say, and we've eaten a lot of those in Thailand. This is really nice.
Lemon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yaman. Since we went to Hoi An and we had that kumquat drink in the evening, every time I see it on the menu, I'm like, kumquat, delicious. It's just so yummy. It's so sweet and fresh. Oh, and when it's so hot outside, it's the perfect drink. One thing that we're both really gonna miss about Vietnam is the delicious variety of food. Now we're leaving Vietnam very soon, so in a few videos time, we're gonna be in a different country. Now we haven't quite decided where we're going yet because it is a little bit last minute. Just because there's so many different changes in countries that are opening up, but there's some very interesting ones. Hopefully you can help us decide.
You could go to Philippines, Sri Lanka, India, Malaysia, but there's quite a lot of choice at the moment, so we're not 100% sure where we're gonna go. So if you have any suggestions, pop them in the, not the description box, in the comments section below, and maybe you'll help us make a decision about where to go. We will go to all of those countries at one point in the future, but obviously we have to go to one first, and we don't know which one. But now it's time to find this Bia Hoi. Now we found a place online, so hopefully it'll be there. But we're going to be meeting some of our friends that are also travel YouTubers that have just come to Vietnam. So let's go. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness.
With crossing the road, I feel like it's way safer to do it if you're just one person. But if I'm walking down the street holding Adriana's hand and I just keep reassuring her that it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, keep going, keep going, keep going, we should be alright.
We've become a bigger target though, so there's more of us to hit.
We're trying to find somewhere that's selling this Bia Hoi. We've seen one place back there that was 10k, which is pretty cheap, don't get me wrong, but I've seen online some places doing it for 5 or 8, and if we don't find them, we'll go back there. But let's spend a little more. Oh, there's one 8k there.
Oh.
8k. Okay, we found another one for 8k there. That is cheap. That is cheap.
Yeah, that is very cheap.
Okay, so 8k. And randomly, there's a TikTok shop here. I don't know if that's legit or not, but it looks fun. Okay, eyes open for 5k. Yeah?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm gonna struggle to see anything, but...
Yeah, Adriana struggles to find me sometimes without glasses, so not that much hope on her finding the 5K.
Where are we going? Because I think he wants us to park somewhere.
Just park them anywhere, and then... Oh, that's such a cute helmet. Did you see her helmet? So the lady ran over before we had time to do anything else and asked if we want 4 beers, and they're actually just arriving right now.
4 beer? Yes.
Each one of these beers is 8K, so 8,000 dong, which is insanely cheap. I don't actually know the actual changes, so you'll have to put it at the bottom of the screen. But I'm currently sat here, obviously with Dylan and Flora Note. Now you might know them. You might know them from their own YouTube channel, Flora Notes.
It's the husband and wife team.
We flew all the way from Thailand to follow you guys.
It's been really, really nice. If you've been following us for a while, you might have seen them before in our videos, and it's just really lovely to keep seeing them in other countries. They've just arrived in Vietnam, so they're going to be doing a lot of content here too. So when we leave, make sure to watch their videos. So watch ours now too, and theirs also now.
This place also sells loads of different snacks as well, and we've gone for some peanuts, but also some sunflower seeds. And the funny thing is, these two things, or this, cost more than 1 beer, which is kind of insane. Now this beer is called Bia Hoi, and it's incredibly cheap. Here it's only 8K, and it was kind of invented during the war. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in any of these facts now, but they were making alcohol out of rice back in the day, but then they started running out of rice, so people were running out of food. So then the government said, do not make any alcohol with rice, and then this beer was invented. So let's see how nice this is. You want to try it with me?
Yes. Một Thai ba zo, một Thai ba zo, một Thai ba zo. So,
It's pretty sweet.
it's very easy to drink.
It's fresh. It doesn't taste super strong. For 8K.
I can have more than one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm buying, so it's okay.
We kind of cheers there. Let's do it properly. There you go.
And that chant that we did, apparently, you guys told us, is how they cheers in Vietnam. So they sing that song and then say something at the end. We're not entirely sure what they say.
The last word is supposed to mean drink.
Okay, so the last word's meant to mean drink, but I don't know what that word is. But
What was it though? Oh,
I don't know. It's supposed to mean
I thought it was whoa or something. Anyway.
You should ask the lady.
how do you say cheers in Vietnamese? Một Thai ba zo.
Yes.
Thai ba zo. And the last one?
Yeah.
Một Thai ba.
1, 2, 3, zo. 2, 3, zo. 2, 3, uống.
One.
Are you same 1, 2, 3, cheers. 2, 3, cheers. 2, 3,
So, 2, 3, so.
2, 3, zo.
2, 3, 1.
Okay, we got
Wow,
that.
that's like a brain twister. Oh, I feel like I've forgotten it already.
Okay, we can do this.
Ooh, okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, zo. 2, 3, zo. 2, 3, 1.
I don't hate it.
I'm not a beer drinker,
No.
but this is actually not so bad. It's like really light.
It is really light. I feel like I almost have to say we're not sponsored by Bia Hoi because the guys loved it so much, and I actually don't hate this, and I really, really don't like beer, but
Yeah.
this is very drinkable.
Yeah, the aftertaste is almost like just a little malty, but it's, yeah, this is a good alternative for us actually.
Yeah.
So I'm finally happy I got to try the Bia Hoi for 8K, not 5K or 3K. Couldn't find any of that. Maybe you have to go to the outskirts of Hanoi to find that. But we are in the city centre, so 8K is not bad. Cheers. But if you enjoyed this video, I think you'll really like the video on the screen here, which was our first day ever in Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City.